welcome back to Insomnia59. Here is the Infinite Warfare Call of Duty tournament, live from the NEC. Once again, joined by me, Cass Campbell, is Chris Stealth. Oh, he's hit the dive on stream. It's happened. I thought it was going to be something that we end the stream with.
I was going to, but
it.
I've got hyped off my copy.
We pre-hit the stream.
On it. I had to.
Use code Stealth for 10% off Starbucks.
Hey.
Right there. Anyway, get that plug in there, but now we're kicking it off with Bulldog versus Team Legacy. Legacy came out of this one as a bit of a team that not many people were aware of, but we saw J4Me yesterday having a fantastic performance alongside his teammates Tremor, Nebula and Puri, but it's the Bulldog boys they're going up against, and it's Bulldog who are starting us off with the first points on hardpoint.
Yeah, and a spicy little play coming in here from here, and that's risky. And that's big plays, making sure that nobody's pushing through out of labs. He doesn't want anyone coming through there because they can just jump up high and Risky, what are you doing? You should not be doing this to start off the stream.
Already 5-0 for Risky, as now it will be Chunk that begins to push into the hill. He finds a two-piece of his own as well, and now he's going to look to try and control this one. We've got 19 seconds remaining on this one as it's rotating towards the back of the hill. Talking about whether Legacy are going to either rotate or fight for this scrap time. It looks like a rotation will come in. Dreams will find the last few seconds. J4Me finds himself a two-piece before dropping as well. But it looks like Pato, who was very close, probably the closest person to retaking control of this back hill. However, now is on board with Dreams, who will get flanked on. Unfortunately, bad timing there, but his teammates are flooding down this right-hand lane. They've got two players to deal with from Legacy inside the hill, who are also pushing from the opposite side. It's going to be a 4-on-4 gunfight, but it's Power and Chunk who come out on top. Puri's there to trade. It's all down to Tremor, the last guy alive in hill. At least he takes one to the grave with him, but eventually will drop, and now those Legacy players will begin to spawn out on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah, we've been playing for about a minute now, and Dream still hasn't picked up a kill. He is picking up so much time in the hill, though, and that's all that matters. The objective is key. Two players do go down for Legacy, though. That's Tremor and Puri still trying to stay alive. They do try to contest, and it will be picked off as Chunk gets a huge two-piece to secure even more points for this Bulldog lineup, who are in a dominating fashion right now.
And they begin to push out. Risky has been picking up numerous amounts of kills so far. Started this one off 7-3. Chunk as well. Started off 8-2 on this one. Nice hill time coming in from all four players as well. Risky will find the first kill. Gonna go for the second one. Finds a two-piece, slides out. J4Me will trade that as he was weak. However, Dreams is picking up scrap time on Hold Hill. Like you said, yet to pick up a kill, but 58 seconds in Hill. The objective is almost as important as dropping 40 bombs. If you can get 2 minutes in Hill, I literally think it's up there with dropping 40 bombs.
Yeah, I agree. And here we go. We get the first kill as we switch across onto J4Me. He's going to look to try to defend this one. Fortunately, Dreams picks up his second kill, and that's a big kill as well, because that gives Bulldog a lot more power on the map. They're able to now look across towards mid-map and watch this A bomb site push, and it's nice. The way that they're set up right now is really nice. Pato able to pick up one, Chunk for another. Pato picks a 2, and they are picking up so much time. This is a unbelievably strong lineup. I
tell you what, it's starting to remind me a little bit of Cryptic, what we're seeing here from Bulldog. The way that they're coming out the doors, fast, hard, they want to win this, they want to be here. I know this is an event, after speaking to Tony, the owner of Bulldog, that he wants his Bulldog boys to come out on top on a win at, and they are looking like they're coming out to do it. So far, Legacy are still in that 20-point club. It's 110 points to 17 at this point in time. Bulldog are wanting to come out strong and make sure that they put their mark on Legacy. They're trying to struggle to stay in this one, but the rotations have come through. Dreams will have pushed out the furthest. Now looking for the kills behind him, but he's going to be flanked on by a couple of players and eventually traded out. But once again, it's Bulldog who gets first initial time, and Chunk has got himself some streaks. Scorches and Bombardment soon to come in.
Yeah, and that's a great hill to use them on. It's so open, and they can get a lot of control out of it as well. Hopefully you can use these ones a little bit later on. I don't actually think they're going to have a little later on because of the way that they're playing right now. If it continues like this will be the biggest win in a hardpoint game we've seen this tournament.
And to happen on Championship Sunday as well. Not something you expect, really.
That is spicy.
Flies above the air. Dream still with that hill time in his favour. Got 7 kills to go with. Not massively slaying out, but we spoke about it earlier. Getting that hill time is massively important as well. We're looking at people like Pato, Chunk and Risky, who are working together to pick up numerous amounts of kills. Puri, though, eventually on the board and finds himself a two-piece of his own. Chunk finds a two-piece to return the favour, and it's going to go back towards that mid-map area. And it's interesting to see when Chunk is going to decide to use those streaks to basically gain some more map control for his team.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they can use this. Right now would be a great opportunity, but his team have it locked down already. Chunk is in a very good position to watch the flank if they can come anywhere near it, and they have 3 players in the hill, so they're able to trade off anything that they don't win. But at the minute, they are winning all of their gunfights very comfortably.
I have to say as well, Chunk was somebody I was talking to previously. I know he's been hyped up a lot for this event. Somebody that I know that gets thrown around the hole. He's an online player, him and Risky, but they've been working together at this event so well. And you can see Chunk is 18-7 with 1 minute 5 seconds in hill. He's trying to stay alive, and eventually Nebula comes in, changed up his class a little bit, gone with the Karma, finds himself a 3-piece, and now they can possibly push on from this momentum. They need to go and get these back spawns and hold this 20 seconds as well. They cannot gift this any more seconds to Bulldog, or they will at least have broken that 200 mark if they would give this up. They're fighting for it. Pato will come through. He's eventually going to claim it. Says it his, and now the rotation comes in. It's all down to Chunk. Can he stay alive and at least pick up a few kills? Will he be able to push through by himself? He finds a 2-piece after turning around, and Chunk is starting off 28 this one. Pops the active camo, and number 7, which is Nebula, is going to have a problem to deal with this camo. Like that, Chunk has taken 3 players down single-handedly and got spawns for his team.
Yeah, what a play that was. The good use of the active camo as well, just to pop it, just so he pushed out the back towards the spawns, that nobody was going to spot him, and nobody did, because he was able to pick up the kill and pick up a little bit of time for his team. Unfortunately, he didn't hold it down long enough for the spawns to get into his team's favor, but they are now pushing in. It is Legacy who are actually able to hold this one down as 3 of the Bulldog lineup push towards Catwalk. Chunk takes down 1. We're on board now with Fury, who's going to be pushing up high, trying to get him off that Hector. He hasn't taken down. Now he has. Fury picks up that kill and is able to get a few more points for his squad. But looking at this right now, Jack, what can Legacy do? I mean, because Bulldog are set up beautifully.
Playing for that 20 score, I understand it. You know, gifting Bulldog 20 seconds is not great, but at this point in time, when Bulldog are only 50 points away from taking this one straight off the bat, that 20 seconds, the rotation coming in from Bulldog, you really don't want the rotation to go to them. They're able to hold, like, what, 10 seconds off the start straight away. Is there anything Legacy can really do? It's coming down to slaying power, if anything, Chris, to be honest with you. Take a look at the scoreboard. Nebula 7-20, Tremor 8-18. Fury and J4Me are trying everything they can to bring their way into this one, but it's just Bulldog who are storming through at the minute. J4Me does find a 2-piece, however, trying to disorientate the push that's coming from Bulldog, but they're just not going down. If it's one player that drops, Risky will find a 2-piece. It's 2-piece after 2-piece. The individual plays coming in from Bulldog. That's why they're in the lead they are at the minute, and with 1 minute plus for everybody, and Risky only 5 seconds from a minute, you can see that the hill time stacking is working for them.
Yeah, Pato has been absolutely incredible this entire map. He is picking up kills left, right and center just for the hell of it. His play and his awareness at this, and situational awareness is incredible and something to be admired today. He's on a one-man wrecking mission, as well as Chunk as well. 26-13 at the top of the leaderboard for his team. He has we look at Dreams there with a lot of time in hill as well. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. That is huge.
Guys, this is everything you want from an OBJ type style of player. Nebula will break into the hill, but immediately Chunk streaks will come down. There he's going to be able to pick up another one as well, and we're on board with Pato. There's only a few more seconds left to go. A Bulldog about to put Legacy in the 100-point club. The first time we've seen this on stream this weekend. Legacy are going to have their heads massively down, and it's 250-79. Bulldog absolutely stormed through Legacy for map number 1. At this point in time, Chris, heads drop after losing first map. For losing first maps like that, you've got to think Legacy needs some sort of vocal person. Is Beastport Josh around?
I don't think he is, unfortunately.
I mean, if he is, I think Legacy might need some vocal points from him, or at least anybody at this point. Take a look at the scoreboard, though. Chunk, 29-13, 24-17 for Pato. It goes neutral for Dreams, but we talked about it. 2 minutes 10 in hill. Risky on the 19-16, however, on the other side, though. Tremor and Nebula are going to want to forget about this game.
Yeah, they're going to want to forget about it. It's over. It's done now. Move on to the next one and hope that you can